All right, family. Black Power is the true power with General Sarasun said he kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. This Sunday, April the 2nd, is going down. We got nothing but fire for your family. America is Egypt. Mississippi River versus the Nile debunked. Got to go in on them. Red feather fever. We got to break them off. You understand what I'm saying? With the truth. As these groups, you understand, begin to spread misinformation, we got to come out here and spread the truth as we know it. We got to stand on our master teachers, our elders that woke us up to the truth. We cannot let a group of red feather fever nigga, you understand what I'm saying, take us off of our path of redemption in African nationalism. Cannot do it. So I want y'all in the house. Matter of fact, let me drop the link in there. Let me drop the link in there. Yeah, let me drop the link in there. See how we looking on YouTube. I had to make sure everything good. Okay. We got family in the house. Okay, we got family in the house. All right, let me make sure. Let me drop the link in there for you. So you can hit that link, begin to think. That's right. Hit that link, begin to think. Okay. Okay, here we go. What's going there? There you go. Let me drop that in. Hold on, fam. Let me tweak some things, cause let me tweak some things in here. That's right. Let me tweak some things in here while family coming in. Yeah, let me tweak some things. Make sure that the family is in the house. Yeah. Yeah. Let them come on in. Let them come on in. Yeah, we in the house. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me sure. Okay, we good. We good. We about to get busy. All right. Rating. All right. All right, good. All right, family. Ring the so the link is in there. Ring the alarm. That's right, family. KingSeti.com. We in the house, family. 20% off at this time. You feel me? Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com online marketplace. We got the official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, and hoodies for the kings and queens. African and Kemetic jewelry for the family. Holistic tonics and remedies. 20% off at this time. Did I say that? That's right, family. We got 20% off at this time. So the prices is already, you see what I'm saying, nice prices. So on top of that, you understand 20% off, and you're getting a hell of a deal. So I want you to run, and check us out, kingseti.com, and join on in. You see, we also got home decor. You see home decor for your accessories for every room in the house, living room, dining room, kitchen, bathroom. That's right. Ring, pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com, SETI University, over 900 videos on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, advanced African academics developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. The complete General Sarasun SETI website, family. That's right. And we keep it popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never calm. That's right. Exclusive live stream. Too hot to handle on YouTube or any other tube. After the YouTube presentations today, we'll be doing this one around 6:15, 6:30. General SETI's Dictionary of Alchemy and Occult Keywords Relating to Black Divinity. Today, this part one. Today at 6:30. So you become a patron and get a chance to see the power of the Patreon platform. That's right. Make sure you subscribe to all the YouTube pages, King SETI, General SETI, Sarasun SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid. Because I will. And everybody, all the moderators will too. Ban your ass. You'll be up out of there. That's it. Nah. People, we are talking about today why the United States, and we're talking real talk, will inflict intolerable punishment on China if war breaks out. You see, they will inflict intolerable punishment on China if war breaks out. Now you say, SETI, man, what is you talking about? Because when you talk about, because this is military. You see, I like talking military because we begin to strategize. It's like, nigga, I sunk your battleship. Anything that got to do with some war, I like, you know what I'm saying? I like to play. I like to strategize. Because in strategizing, you see, situations arising in your own community. You see situations arising with other groups. You see your place in the world, and you see many similarities that are happening across the board. And so if you strategizing, you see, and you looking at situations, and you looking at you coming up with solutions to situations, and you watch. You see, you watch for outcomes. You see, and to see if your strategizing is correct. You see, if you're strategizing, this is what it's about. You see, they have war games. You understand? This is what we talk about, war games, mental war. And that's something we got to be talking about as men. See, it's a lot of philosophical niggas out there, but they just, they just don't want to be, you understand? Hey, what's up, Black Power? They just don't want to be, masculine. You understand what I'm saying? It's all right to be philosophically masculine, but goddamn it, when it come to putting boots on the ground, can't get a nigga to even lace his boots up. Niggas got flip-flops and house shoes on. You see? And so, let me get my because a lot of people, they, like I say, they want to root. They want to root for you got people that want to root for Russia. They got people that want to root for China. All of them is heads of the beast. The hell, you gonna root for one head over the other head? What kind of shit is that? I ain't rooting for none of them. Shit. The hell, they all fighting for who gonna control your black ass. And you sitting up here, like they gonna give you a fair deal in anything. And you weak. What the fuck a motherfucker gotta give somebody a fair exchange when they weak? Motherfucker gonna do you just like anybody, and that's what they doing. And they not talking about how the Chinese is in Africa with they disrespectful ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? Over there in there, they signing the same kind of contracts as the United States. Same one. Don't pay up. We want this. We want land. We want ports. Yeah, we want, we're gonna have control of the air bay, the airport, the ports. They got all day, and they going. It's in the small. Letters. You see, read the small words. Read the what's in small print, and you will see what they gonna own if you don't pay up. You see, and so yeah, they in there building up infrastructure so that they can land their planes in there. You understand what I'm saying? And be able to have roads where they can move all the resources in and out of Africa. Make sure that they can get all the fine print. That's right. Read the fine print. You see, that's where it's at. You see, and so they no different. What you think Russia and China is in Africa? They being helpful? What? You think they being pro-black? That they helping build Africa? What do you think they? Because they need the resources too. And so shit, and if they can build the infrastructure, shit, the Chinese and they more in need of goddamn food than any goddamn body. You got 2 billion goddamn people. You see. They got 2 billion people that they need to feed. You see what I'm saying? And so, they most definitely need, infrastructure so they can get in there and get food, get resources. If they're going to compete, you know what I'm saying, in the world against, the other major powers, you're going to have resources. Or you cannot compete. You cannot compete. And so that's why they got this thing where United States is trying to eat out, and like I say, our family need to keep all their ass up out of there. They need to keep the Europeans, America, Canada, the communists. God damn, you see? Motherfuckers acting like, man, we was on this planet with civilizations that lasted 10,000 years before democracy, before communists, for Marxists, for socialists, or any of the other isms. All these isms. You see what I'm saying? And now motherfuckers, you don't need none of that shit. You can throw all of that shit in the garbage and you can see that you was here long before that. You see? How long will it take for Africa to become a nuclear armament power, you think? I mean, if Africa moved in that direction, you see, I don't know. It wouldn't take long. It wouldn't take long. But more likely you would probably need some help. You see, you probably gonna need some help. You see, you probably gonna need some help because all the other ones needed help. When you talk about North Korea, they got help. You see, they got help. North Korea got help from China and Russia. That's where they got help from. It was to their advantage. You see, today it was in the best, interest of their own security to go ahead and push North Korea, into to nuclear statehood. Because if they didn't, they was gonna collapse it and be closer and closer, and that's what the West is doing. They squeezing their ass. You see, they squeezing them. You understand what I'm saying? They squeezing them, and people, and people talking about how China and Russia is more powerful, and China is becoming, they squeezing their ass. You see? Yeah, they becoming more powerful, but let's get this up here. But they got a window. They ain't got forever. You know what I'm saying? They got a window. They ain't got forever. But people don't talk about, let me get this in here. You see? Because people act as if they say imperialist America and all this shit. Yeah, they are imperialist. But the goddamn Soviet, look at the goddamn Russians and shit, the Soviet Union. Look how big, you see, people don't remember when it was the Soviet Union and all them countries over there that was, that was under the totalitarianism. You see? Yeah, they under the totalitarianism of the Russians. Shit, look how big. Let me blow that up. Look how big goddamn Soviet Union. You talking about imperialism? You thinking them motherfuckers ain't imperialists? You think they ain't imperialists? Look how big that shit is. That was when it was the Soviet Union. Shit. You said they had way more goddamn land. You see, but it was so immense. And then they had so many people that wasn't Russians under their control that, you know what I'm saying, that people wanted to be free. Shit, they had guerrilla warfares and shit all throughout the land and shit, but they is imperialists. They even took fucking land from China. When you talk about it, people talking about the imperialists. The Russians took goddamn land from China. Shit. And as China is becoming more powerful, that's why a lot of people looking at this so-called this relationship between Russia and China, and man, listen, China is trying to they gon' undermine Russia eventually. They're gonna undermine them. You understand what I'm saying? They going over all them groups and shit that was within the Soviet Union. China is over there trying to finagle with them and shit and get them in their pocket, because China is trying to develop a railway. You see what I'm saying? To run through, Asia and shit. You know what I'm saying? Possibly even into Europe. You see what I'm saying? And so that they can, because that waterway shit, you know what I'm saying? They in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You got the United States out there with a greater navy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got more ships, but you know what I'm saying? United States got a greater navy. You have to speak on that. Motherfuckers got to understand. And so I had to show y'all that to understand that Russia is a fucking imperialist nation. Okay, I don't want nobody to talk about, one over the other. All them motherfuckers is the same. Nations. Yeah, it's like it already know what I'm talking about. See, it's about damn near shit. It's about damn near it's damn near about 15 goddamn nations that broke away from the Soviet Union. You see? Damn near 14. Damn near 14 nations that broke away from the Soviet Union. And a lot of them, Estonia, Georgia, Latvia, Moldova, and they over there trying to get Ukraine, Turkmenistan. You got all these nations over there. But just to show you You see how many damn nations? Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, so you can see. So I don't want nobody to act like, you know what I'm saying, but they ass was over there, and that's one reason why. That's why I stay out of that. You see, because them motherfuckers been over there beefing. That's their house. You see what I'm saying? That's their house. They've been over there beefing over there for a very long time. You see what I'm saying? So you see, 11, that's Russia, but all the other one was up under their imperialism too. You see, and just like I said, Russia took land from China. Okay, where that land at? Let me see if I got a clear picture of what they took. Yeah, I think this is it right here. Let me bring it up for you. So you see up there where it say Manchuria, that belongs to Russia now. That was a part of China. You see? So the thing is, when they was over there, yeah. Yeah, but see, it wasn't. The Soviet Union is the imperialistic age. That's not how it started out. They conquered them other nations. And then it became the Soviet Union. You see, but you understand, Manchuria which is up there at the top. Let me see if I can even zoom in a little further. But I'm gonna need that. Yeah, so you see up there where it say Manchuria, Russia took over that. So when you really start, because they had a era where China was just being, I mean, everybody and their mama had a piece of China, and most people believe that the Soviet Union was the most disrespectful because they took key areas in China. So Manchuria belongs to Russia today. You see, and what that did, that's what really put them in a even more fucked up predicament, because what is the Sea of Japan? China would have had, area over there. You understand what I'm saying? I believe even even this over here, they had access to this sea over here, which is now called the Sea of Japan. You see, but that would have gave the Chinese access over here. Now you see that Russia got it. This is where they naval headquarters is located. You see, so that cut China off from the this waterway over here. You see what I'm saying? And so the only way they can really get out now is through what they call the South China or the East China or South China Sea. That's the only way and then you got all these damn nations that are in the rank with the United States sitting right there in front of their ass. You see, wait a minute. Let me get the map to show y'all. You see, they in a hell of a predicament. I don't give a fuck what you say they got. They in a hell of a predicament. Wait a minute, let me get one on China. I believe I moved my China way up here. Yeah, I did. Let me see. Well, that's okay. Yeah. So this is China's, you talking about, you got the Philippines, you got Japan, you got South Korea. You see, man, they sitting right there. And the crazy shit about it is that, a lot of their major cities, you see, a lot of their major cities is right there. You see, let me, where's my maps at? Let me see right there. See right there, that's another thing. Manchuria, right there. That was a part of China up there. You see, all of that was a part of China. They took that. They took that from China, Russia. You know what I'm saying? And so shit, when you start dating, it ain't all well with them. You see, it ain't all well with them. Let me get some China so you can see what predicament they in. You see, they really don't want to fight that fight. You see, they don't really want to fight that. Let me show y'all. People confused. They don't want to fight that goddamn fight if they don't got to. That's gonna bring, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah. Think about it though. Yeah, they do they really want to do that? You see, do you call them bluff? So it's up to them, call the bluff then. So you see, when you start talking about here, the major cities in China, it's sitting right there. They sitting right there off that goddamn coastline. You see you got Beijing right there. I mean, you got South Korea. You see, you got South Korea. Yes, China got some shit. But goddamn, you know what I'm saying? The fight is on your doorstep. In order for them to, if they're going to try to hit the United States, they're going to have to go intercontinental ballistic missiles, and they can do that if they choose to. But goddamn, you talking about, United States already in their doorway. They already in their doorway. You see what I'm saying? They already in their doorway. And when you really think about it, I'm going to just say what it is, because when you think about South Korea and all, and Taiwan and Japan and shit, when you really think about it, do you think the United States give a goddamn about, when it really come down to the get down and it's an all-out war? It's going to be some losses. They understand that. But damn, to be in a position where you can arm these motherfuckers to the point that no matter what you do, we hitting that shit. Okay? No matter what you say, why you think Russia is trying to get into Ukraine? You see? See, I'm just saying what it is. Yeah. They shit right there. That one down there, Gonzal. That's another one of they major down there. That's another. You got this one right here, Sinzal. All of them is they major cities. They ain't really got no populations going to the west. You see, Xinjiang and all of them, Shanghai, all of them, Hong Kong. You see, they got a lot of shit up in there that, you know what I'm saying, that's going, if it come down to the get down, they're going to be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And so what they going to do, what they going to say to them is this. Because you got to talk about intolerable punishment. You see, you got the motherfuckers, you got to tell them, that's what they're going to tell them. You see, if you come out, we gonna lose some. We gonna lose some shit. We know y'all got them. They got some new missiles that can hit them damn. Aircraft carriers. They done already did war games where they could lose 2 aircraft carriers, but they gonna make them pay. Yeah, we gonna lose, but what you gonna lose? It ain't like we gonna lose or the United States gonna lose and they not gonna lose. You see? And so you got all your cities right there off of that China Sea. You understand what I'm saying? You got South Korea, you got Japan, you got all them islands out there and shit that they gonna arm. Yeah, you can hit us, but we gonna get a lot of shit off too. We're gonna get a lot of shit off too. And so you thinking about you thinking about this future, which China is gonna be supposed the number one nation. A lot of people say that that's not going to be true. You see, a lot of people saying that, and I'm just saying this because a lot of people, when you start looking at, I was looking at the population as a lot of these European nations get old. China was on that list. They're gonna have a lot of old people in a minute. They've been on that one child policy for so long that they got a bubble in their population where they got a lot of people that gonna reach a old age. You see what I'm saying? And it's a big bubble of old people in their population. So they're gonna get their body, they're gonna be old as fuck. You see what I'm saying? Just right along with the European. Yeah, it's gonna be some young, but it's gonna be a lot of old in there. You see what I'm saying? So when you talking about both of them are, if they go to war, both of them are gonna be. You understand what I'm saying? It's gonna be crucial. It's gonna be crucial. But see, the thing is, they right there in their doorway. North Korea, China, they right there in their doorway. You see, and so that makes it critical. And that's why they trying to develop, but the thing is, they got a window to get their shit together. Because the United States, wherever they lacking that, see, they starting to get that shit together. You see what I'm saying? They starting to rev the machine up, which they want to do anyway. So they starting to rev the machine up. You see what I'm saying? And so they got a window. And their window is closing. You see what I'm saying? Their window is closing. Because if they arm these motherfucking islands to the teeth, it's going to be hell. It's going to be intolerable pain. It will be intolerable pain for them to launch any military action against the United States. It would be intolerable for them. It would be a hell of a, and you have to weigh that shit in the scale. Is this worth it? Is this worth all my city? Because China is looking to be a major society. Will this happen? Is this one? And a lot of people is saying that China, right? Because you got to understand, a lot of people look at China and think China is they've come into the greatness on their own. They come into the greatness because they didn't use the population of the United States. You understand? To buy all them goddamn products, them cheap products. It's the United States that put China where they at. You see? It is China that put them where, it's the United States that didn't put China where they at. Nobody has bought that shit like United States. Bring your products over, bring all your cheap. And so, again, so they understand that for them to, the future, they anticipating being able to continue to sell their products and everything to a, who else gonna buy it? Huh? Who else gonna buy it? Who gonna buy it like the United States? You see? Russia, they about to fuck over Russia. You see? All they got is gas. That's all they got is gas. And now that they putting all these sanctions shit, what they doing is they didn't put them in an awkward position that where you got to damn near give your goddamn gas away for a cheaper price. You see what I'm saying? In order, people's is buying, but they buying it at a cheaper price. You buying it and all you got is gas? Yeah, all you got is gas. You see? And then as soon as they get these other nations to rolling, where they making more gas, because United States was making gas too. That's gonna cut into that. You got, they didn't muscle them. Israelis didn't muscle in on some gas over there. Yeah. They didn't muscle in on. So once they get this producing gas and shit and this, that, and the third, that's gonna cut into it. So they didn't weaken them. Don't think that they didn't weaken them. Okay. And so yeah, they're gonna be just like North Korea. They might have some few little weaponries and shit, but their ass is gonna be over there starving. If they continue down the path that they, you know what I'm saying? You got over there, North Korea got nuclear weapons and shit, and they soldiers is so you can see they rib cage. You understand what I'm saying? It's almost like one of them goddamn video games where you got armies of skeletons and shit running out there and shit. You see what I'm saying? They gonna be hungry. So yeah, they got some technology and they might build them, but you're gonna be hungry. You can't eat no nuclear bombs and shit and this, that, and the third. So they trying to weaken them. You see? And so I'm just telling you, you know, what they're doing, they hyping a lot of that shit up. And if they do go to war, they both, you know what I'm saying? They both, but you know what? It's just, you know, because you can have conventional warfare and then you can have nuclear warfare. Even if it go conventional, China gonna be in trouble. Because even conventional warfare, they're gonna punish them. If you ain't got to go nuclear, because they right there in their doorway. And so before they, you know, yeah, they can, but how you gonna come across when you got the US, they got damn near 15,000 airplanes. And you might get, but goddamn, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard for you to get across and shit. And if they get to hitting on your motherfucking door and knocking your door in and kicking windows in and shit, your mind ain't gonna be about, you know, you gonna be trying to get these motherfuckers out your doorway. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, they're going to try to inflict intolerable punishment on them to where, goddamn it, you're not going to be able to come back. You're not going to be able to recover quick enough. You see what I'm saying? And that whatever dreams you have of this grandiose China and that shit going to be over with. So their best thing is to not get into no type of entanglement with the U.S. Both of them. You see what I'm saying? I'm just being real. If you look out your door and there's 2,000 motherfuckers out there with AKs, and you can have some heat, you at a disadvantage, nigga. You at a disadvantage. You see? You at a disadvantage. Okay, you at a disadvantage. And so, family, believe it or not, you see what I'm saying? Believe it or not, you see? And so, and I'm about to move on to the next. And even when you think about Russia, man, all they at they door. They didn't just, you know, they about to sign Finland in, and it's a wrap. That's why, see, you see Russia then talking about adding I believe non-tactical nukes to Belarus. You see, they talking about because they already know that they got Finland. You see what I'm saying? They got Finland, but that's stalemate shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because motherfucker, they gonna tear Moscow ain't gonna even be on the map no more, man. They gonna immediately, they right there looking at their shit. You understand what I'm saying? They got binoculars and shit. They got the high-powered binoculars in certain parts of where they at, nigga. They can damn near look to Moscow. You understand what I'm saying? They can damn near look. You see, they can damn near look to Moscow. Why you think that man acting a fool like that? You see what I'm saying? Because, you know, they got Ukraine and shit. They didn't cut their ass off in the Crimea. You see, down there in that Black Sea, they're going to have a heavy presence down there, man. Man, listen here. They already, why you think the man acting a fool? Because he know he you know, it's almost like this is, If he don't move now, it's over with. It's over with. Nigga, they right there at your door looking, they can look right into the Kremlin with them high-powered binoculars. Look right there. I see you. You see what I'm saying? And so for me, looking at them, you see, they at a disadvantage no matter what they do. They at a disadvantage right now. And so they trying to jockey to get people, you understand, to sign on to, you understand what I'm saying, to something, that, is outside of the realm of the U.S. And and it's a possibility they might get some other nations to, but that don't excuse the fact that they right there looking at both of their ass in their doorway. And every day, see, this is right, like right now, and I'm about to move on to the next video. Right now, they might not got all them islands prepared. So they probably could do heavy damage to the motherfuckers over there. But slowly, every day that go by, they packing that shit in there. You understand what I'm saying? And what they doing, they just building facilities there. They ain't gonna move. They gonna build facilities there, and they gonna start production right there on them damn islands. That's what they gonna do. They gonna start stacking that shit up to when they look up. When they look up, the people ain't gonna want it. The people ain't gonna want that. You see, with all in the crazy part about it, let me tell y'all something. I'm about to get on out of here. By they cities being so large, you talking about 2 billion people. The majority of their peoples is right there off that. Man, that's almost like a guillotine, nigga. That's almost like you in the guillotine. Cause y'all done built all y'all, them man-made islands ain't gonna do shit for them. Straight up. When it go down, man, listen here. When it go down and it get down, man, they sinking them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers going up underwater. Straight up. Them motherfuckers going up underwater. Believe that. Yeah, they there now because you know what I'm saying? But when that shit get down to the get down, them motherfuckers going up underwater. Them going underwater, man. Straight up. You see? Them going on. And so the end is, and so when you think about China over there and all they people is right there on that waterfront, that's guillotine. That's guillotine, man. They ain't gonna want that. They don't want that. They ain't gonna want that type of fight. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't need, the United States don't need no man-made islands. They on Japan. They got real islands out there. You see what I'm saying? They ain't worried about them islands. They are not worried about them islands. They could be sunk. Yeah, they can sink them easily. You see what I'm saying? They can sink them easily. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so with, like I say, with all they people being on one side of China right there in the doorway, that'll be great devastation for them. Beyond just losing. You understand what I'm saying? It's possibility if they just want to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you talking about losing tens of millions of people. You see, that's a heavy number. You understand? But it could be real if it just go down to it. You understand what I'm saying? You could lose tens of millions of people. You understand what I'm saying? And if it, because you got so many cities that's just big ass cities just situated right there. You understand what I'm saying? Some of them cities is heavily populated, man. God damn. And so the right type of armament, man, could bring great devastation. So I had to bring that out there to you. And it could be vice versa. I'm not saying they can't bring great devastation here, because they can. We talking more so of a conventional war. Of a conventional war. You see? And so, as big as their army is, I think that shit is offsetted by the fact that they got so many big populations sitting right there off that coastline. They at a disadvantage. Believe me. Them motherfuckers is at a disadvantage. All right, family. Yeah, I understand that. We understand that. Yeah, we understand that. But that don't mean shit. Just because we understand it'll literally be a World War III. Sounds good, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Why, when you they say you prepare for war, you put a motherfucker in a predicament where, like I said, intolerable. That means you can't tolerate that. You see? You can't tolerate that. And so that's what I'm saying. We understand. But it got to be talked about. Just not talking about it don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? Not talking about it don't mean shit. You see? That's why niggas end up in predicament. Yeah. Motherfucker be right in your house. Sitting with his motherfucking feet up on your goddamn coffee table, watching your goddamn TV, and you sitting over there looking silly. You understand what I'm saying? Logic don't give a... This is a war of turmoil, conquest, and destruction. It don't give a fuck about no logic. Okay? The world don't give a fuck about logic. So me and you can sit here and be logical. Well, yeah, that's what they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. So understand that too. All right, family. Sitting on eating your steak. Because you want to be so logical. You understand? This is about power. Ain't got nothing to do with no motherfucking... It's illogical to be out of power. That's how these motherfuckers... It's illogical to be out of power. All right, family. This is the General Sarasun Steady. I got a hot one coming up right after this. Urugu, the Dogon god of chaos. I want y'all in the house. I want you in the house so you can see this family is going down. It's the General Sarasun Steady saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.